This is Moments Without Reason with Alan Prohaska and Joe Peralta. A couple of fellas sitting around chatting about whatever comes up. If you've got something on your mind you'd like to share, hit us up on email at momentswithoutreason@gmail.com. Moments Without Reason. And now your hosts, Alan and Joe.
Uh-huh.
Fuckers forgot Elmo too again, fucker.
Cookie Monster. We keep forgetting those guys, man. How are you, Joe?
That makes me very angry.
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know.
You in the club? Is that what it said?
I think. Yeah, I didn't hit that button quick enough.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Huh. How are you, Joe?
The usual.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. We get a little. I can hear it now. What we were talking about earlier.
Digitation of my microphone.
Well, actually, it's you know what? I think it's we're doing this podcast lately via a digital recorder running through the board and everything, and we're getting a little bit of
Jizzitization?
jizzitization.
That's not right. This is not a porno site.
During the day.
Press 1 for jizzitization.
So we're getting some digitization because it's just a lot of things running through this. And you know what? I think it adds to it a little bit. Whatever. You know, I could unplug this crap and go straight in through, but you know what? I don't. They can hear our voices just fine.
I'm going to get complaints.
Probably. Yeah. It's like complaining about a free app. Yeah. Isn't it?
My words with friends locks up every now and then.
I am so sick and tired of that yellow bird on Angry Birds not flying correctly, and I would like this corrected immediately.
There's not enough wings on his plumage to.
Thank you.
Him being able to
Hello, 3 snaps in a Z.
It's gay day here on Moments Without Reason.
That's right.
Hi.
I wonder.
Hey, speaking of which, Halloween's right around the corner.
It is very. well,
that's a big San Francisco affair.
Quite know how to respond to that.
You know damn well how to respond.
Well, we are in the Bay Area, I guess. Oh, boy. Yep. There we go. Now we just can't really go out in the Bay Area.
That's them. Get them.
Bastards.
Haters.
Bastards. Hold him. I'm giving him a Brazilian. Hold him.
Better than a Mexican.
Oh. Well, there's always... Well, never mind. I'll just say the initials. There's always a DS, but we don't want to... Don't. I know you want to, just don't.
My hand on my mouth. So.
I know. You're... What? So we were going to do...
Want to erase all this and start over?
Nope, too late.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. This is good stuff here. This is Free America Radio, or America Free Radio, or whatever. We were going to have a skit in the beginning of the cast this time, but I didn't get the sound effects together.
Last minute changes.
Last minute, it's been crazy, man.
Crazy. I think they're going on strike.
I told you earlier, Joe. Joe and I talked earlier. Man,
sound effects are all fucked up.
All messed up. BBC. Fucking limeys.
I told you I want footsteps. You give me tap dancing.
Same thing. Fred Astaire. I held the microphone up to the movie. Same thing. Yeah. I put together furniture all day yesterday with my wife.
I asked for Singing in the Rain. You give me the porno version, Swinging in the Rain. A.K.A. Golden Showers.
I should have known when that website rerouted me to San Fernando Valley. I was like, I didn't know they did sound effects out there.
Yep.
Yeah, at Mona.com. I didn't know what... Seemed legitimate at the time. I don't know.
That's not right.
Yeah.
But, good to be in the Bay Area, man. Giants are in the World Series.
That's right.
Halloween's coming around. Golden Gate Bridge is going to start charging a dime to cross it on foot.
Is that what they came up with, a dime?
I think so, yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude. First of all, why the fuck would you cross it on foot?
dude, it's like $7 already for cars. And this was back when they said, oh, we're only going to, I love it. We need X amount for paint.
Mm-hmm.
And, but promise, it'll never go up beyond that.
Ever.
And, we're like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what the numbers are, but some 8-digit figure.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
As far as how much in the deficit they are. And,
I don't get it. A dime to cross. I pay $7 to cross that thing with my fast track.
Yeah. Yep.
Do what I do. I'm not paying that dime, dude. I stop and walk a quarter of the way, and then go back and get my car. I can enjoy both.
That made absolutely no fucking sense.
Doesn't matter. No, I drive through, right? I pay. I stop when I want to look. I've done it before. I've stopped on the Golden Gate Bridge and taken pictures.
And how are they going to, I'm wondering, bikes are going to be next, because I usually bike across on the other side on the weekends.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And, I'm going to have to bring my fast pass to that.
Velcro it to your bike.
Velcro it to my forehead.
That's right. That's what, it'll be human fast passes real soon.
Yep.
Watch. Your chip is invalid, Mr. Peralta. You need to add some money to your chip.
I know. You get some guy fucking clothesline you halfway across.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'll be the new thing.
You go back now.
You don't come but this way, you don't make trouble. Video, you get free donut, you go home.
Thought it was pork bun.
Same thing. Pork. Doesn't matter.
Well, that's how the donut came to be. There was a pork bun. Guy porked it. Now you have a hole.
I like that. It's a little odd, but it's okay. You just mentioned Halloween, and there was a big thing in the news, and this is not from the Huffington Post, actually.
What?
I know.
You're actually reading bona fide news?
There's more than one website. I just found that out the other day.
TMZ?
No. This is USA Today.
Okay.
A big pumpkin festival in New Hampshire, of all places, right? Live free or die. Dude, they rioted at this annual pumpkin festival.
Oh, I did hear about that.
In Keene, New Hampshire. What the hell? Police responded with riot gear. And my thing would be, okay, so you and I are cops. We're on beat, and all of a sudden we get this radio call,
What at 12? What at 12?
Riot
at the pumpkin festival.
I'd be back on the radio going 425 bullshit. Stop it.
Yeah. Is it April 1st?
Karen, stop fucking around with the radio. Oh, dude, it's this lady was there. She says, I watched cops roll in. I watched the fire department roll in. State troopers ready to take on the crowd. Witnesses said people in the crowd were throwing bottles, uprooting street signs, and setting items on fire. No mention of throwing pumpkins. That would have done some damage right there, dude.
Awesome.
4,000 kids in this backyard, and it felt like a war zone. This sophomore from the school there locally said people were throwing everything they could find: rocks, skateboards, buckets. Oh, pumpkins. It was actually kind of scary. 30 people were injured. 20 were taken to area hospitals. I'd like to know... I think it just got out of hand. They're saying that it was just like an off-campus gathering, and it just got out of hand, this pumpkin festival. But apparently in New Hampshire, they don't have a shitload of anything to do. Hey, Frank, let's go over to the pumpkin festival, and it's supposed to be a hootenanny. Let's fuck it up. It's a pumpkin festival, people. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's the alcohol.
Pumpkin spice lattes? What? They opened up a Starbucks and people OD'd?
Let's go down and get drunk at the pumpkin festival.
That's right. Dude, we are so going to fuck that festival up this year, dude.
Dude, any gathering that, you can have a drink at is...
I guess. People need to stop it. It just, no wonder the world fucking hates us. Kids don't have drinking water or fucking electricity in a pretty good size amount of the country or the country, the world, and we're like, oh, dude, we got this pumpkin festival. It's just out of control. Fucking first world problem, man. That's my latest thing, Joe. First world problems.
Yeah.
There's no perspective. I think people that get found guilty of certain crimes should be taken overseas to some third world country for about 30 days.
But that goes for everything. Every gathering, there's something that's supposed to be festive. I mean, I'm looking forward to. By the way, I need a new TV set, so I'm looking forward to the Giants winning, so I can go looting.
There you go. Yeah, right. That's right.
Because I mean, yay, Giants won. Let's destroy some businesses.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't turn over some cars.
I don't get that part.
That's how I roll, man.
Right. Joe, your TV doesn't have all the latest apps. What happened, dude? I only had the small car. I couldn't fucking throw it in the back seat that fast.
I'm the guy you see running from a Best Buy with a 70-inch TV.
Yeah, you believe that? I just read that the other day about the SFPD gearing up. Yep. Unbelievable. And I thought, well, wait a minute. How does that work? I mean, that's, I guess, to me, it seems like maybe they don't have, some people don't know any other way to express their emotion, I guess.
You know how you could avoid this? I've got the solution.
Scatterguns? No.
I'm trying not to laugh because that is so my, that is so my solution. And it's like, come on.
Yeah, me too.
Thinning of the herd and.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, just hold off the results until like 5, 6 in the morning, man. When everybody's getting up, there's no motivation to go out and loot.
That's true.
It's most games finish in the afternoon.
That's true.
And
you'd hear like little small cheers from little Starbucks. Woohoo!
Yeah. Hey, way to go!
Go Giants!
Can I get a triple mocha decaf grande with a dab of whip and just a drizzle of cinnamon, please?
No.
Oh, look, in the Giants one. Yay.
The dab and the drizzle.
We're back to porno lingo.
We're back in San Fernando, ladies and gentlemen. Dab and Dribble Productions, can I help you? Dab and Dribble Films, yes.
And we could, you know what? I think since Brill Cream has gone out of business, we could use the old tagline, "Little dab'll do ya."
Ooh, that's a whole new meaning right there.
That's it.
Wow.
Here you go.
I said little dab.
Sorry, can't control the flow. There's another tagline. Can't control the flow.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we're right back where we started.
We can still start over.
Hey, at least we didn't forget where we came from. That's right. All right. Here's my question, Joe. So if the Giants win, if they don't win, whatever, sports teams in general, okay, you've got your favorites, I've got my favorites. Everybody seems to. And there's some people who say, I don't care, right? And that's fine.
I don't care. I just like watching a good game.
Right. I like watching
the top.
I like certain games in person, certain games I do like watching. My question is, some of these fans, I'm not talking about the rioting, the looting. I'm talking about people that seem to act like if the Giants win or if St. Louis wins, doesn't matter. If this team they're rooting for wins, some people act like they get a check in the mail. Like, wow, I have a vested interest. Now, if my dad owned the Giants or a professional team or something like that, of course I'd be like, Joe, man, we got to put these flags on our car. I got the shit. I got the house draped in orange and black, and I've got using the Giants just as an example, okay?
Yep.
But it's like you have no vested fucking interest, dude. I understand you root for your team. Rock and roll, baby. Get your rooting on, right?
That's it, man. You turn the TV on or the radio.
Right.
Remember back then you used to listen to baseball games on the radio?
And that was a talent, man. People that broadcast those games, that was a freaking talent.
Absolutely, yeah.
They had to give you a play-by-play and make that picture in your head. Yep. But I just don't get the I guess I should say I don't get the overzealous fan where it's like, yeah, fuck yeah, and I'm like, dude, I'm happy they're winning. We're here in the Bay Area, rock and roll, they're doing good. What did they win? 2012 and 2010, I think they won.
Yep. 8 and 12.
8 and 12, and it's like, okay, they're a good freaking
What kind of fan
team.
are you, man? You suck.
Well, I like the Giants, right?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
But I'm wearing my Giants thong. I don't. That's
from 08.
That's all I got. It's good luck, dude. I can't take it off. So. I mean, I really can't take it off.
It's like sound of Velcro separating.
Oh, Klingon, what? So. Yeah, that's my only thing, man, is when local teams here in the Bay Area do good, and it's like that wherever you go. Not just the Bay Area, but, it just, I'm kind of like, what the fuck is your vested interest, man? Why you're going to paint your? I've seen some extreme shit. And the thing that kills me is the people on the team, right? It's a local thing, right? I guess like it's getting like your area code tattooed on your forehead, okay? Yep. It's a local team. You're a local guy, fine. You're a local gal, whatever you are, right? Local kid, you support your local team. That's cool. I'm down with that, right? But my thing is, do you not realize most of the players from these teams are not from the area, you stupid fuck? No. They're from fucking all over the country. They could give a shit less about the Bay Area. They want their money.
They're here?
Yeah.
Money.
Right. Cha-ching. Now, on the other side of that, Joe, I'm not saying that we should go, well, then we don't support our local team. I'm saying we should support them. I'm just saying keep a fucking grip on it, dude. Right? Control yourself. Fucking lunatics.
We just lost like 3 listeners.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
fuck you, man.
Yeah, we still got the Castro. They're okay. Those guys do those voices so good. I know they are. Mm-hmm. They can say they're not, but I know they are.
I didn't paint my van orange and black for nothing.
Everybody's in costume, but I saw them at the Mardi Gras. I've got gaydar. I know this kind of shit.
What the hell is... Okay, dude.
Hold on.
You're definitely all Halloweened up, man.
Mute button here.
That was out loud.
That wasn't Gene Simmons. The other biggest thing in the news besides the World Series is Ebola is still in the news. Still.
Yeah. And I knew this was going to come out.
Oh, yeah.
That it's overrated. And
right. Well, but here's the interesting part. Now, if I were wearing a tinfoil hat and worried about radiation, right, I'd be one of these people to go, okay, so you follow this, Joe? So it comes out really strong, remember? And it's like, whoa, we don't know what the fuck's going on, CDC, what are we going to do? Oh, shit. And then all of a sudden it goes to, maybe we just, flip the trigger too quick. It's not that bad. I don't know what to believe, dude.
Yep.
I think
they're saying on the news that you should be more concerned about the flu than Ebola.
Yeah, but that's like saying, okay, you should be more concerned about getting hit by lightning than being in a plane crash, right? And
I'm never leaving my house. That's all there is to it.
Well, I understand that. And I understand the part about the lightning and the airplane crash, which I've heard that analogy for years. All of us have, right? But explain that to the poor prick that got hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Right?
What the hell? You better, and then they tell you, I love when they tell you better go out and buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. I think there's a lot of bad things going on out there, and you and I have discussed this before. And I know a lot of people are in the know. A lot of people have said on social media and on different podcasts that I listen to have said, I don't think that the government can tell the truth. And in some ways, I do agree with that. You can't have mass panic.
Yeah. But it's also the media, man.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to get the story first, whether it's
Absolutely.
true or not.
No, that's true. You're right.
Yeah, this goes back to the Alien Gonzalez days and the Y2K scare.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Yeah.
But,
I'm just going to wash my hands. I bathe now in antibacterial hand cleaner, and I'm not taking chances. That's how I'm rolling.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would explain the smell of Febreze.
That's right.
As you're walking down, you get this green glow.
What is that cloud? It's like Pigpen wherever he goes. It's very odd.
only in a good way.
Very fresh scent.
I always wondered why Pigpen was never in any porns.
Dude, nowadays, if he would have been. Yeah. He would have been. Just that whole little cloud thing, clouds there, everybody's clothes are ripped. I think it would sell. we sorry, Schultz family. They're up in Petaluma, Santa Rosa. Yeah,
we're an equal Bay Area hater right now.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of dolls just fell off the shelf in the museum up at Santa Rosa. Mrs. Schultz is clutching her chest. Yeah, not Pigpen.
There's going to be this big line in front of your house waiting to throw eggs.
Yeah, old Charlie Brown dolls and shit against my windows. Fucker, get out! And they're dressed up in Giants gear.
Giants gear, yeah, and little Halloween pumpkins.
That's right.
Jack-o'-lanterns being chucked at your car.
Yeah, that's right. And then the other group is throwing little Village People dolls and shit.
Might even get those Willy Wonka relatives that have spent 20 years in bed come out and.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's true. That's true. That was a great flick, wasn't it?
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I saw it later on in life when my kids were older. So.
Oh yeah, and they made a new one with Johnny Depp too.
That was even creepier, man.
Now, does that new one still have the family in bed too?
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it.
Right.
But yeah, the whole 6 people in bed and they never left the bed.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even have TV, for fuck's sake.
No, they didn't.
To justify.
Yeah.
Just laying in bed all day.
Well, I mean, I know people in bed all day, but again, they're down in the valley. They're not, yeah.
Let's make fucky.
Yeah, I got a golden ticket for you, lady.
Golden ticket? I want a golden shower.
Oh, come here, Princess Running Water. Yeah. I couldn't stay away from it for long. I'm back to the Huffington Post, the Shanghai version.
Huffingpuff?
The Huffington Post is a great. Well, it's not great, depending on how you look at it. This was in. Let me see here. Okay, I'll just read this. Oh.
Go ahead.
Indiana. All right, might as well be Texas. Kinda.
We're back on Texas. Shit, I gotta go there pretty soon. I gotta change my name.
Yeah, every time. Welcome, Mr. Peralta. You need to step into that room right over there, son. A teenager's $2 tip to a restaurant waitress brought new meaning to the term dirty money. You know where I'm going with this, right?
I hope not.
It's exactly
I
where
haven't
I'm
had
going.
lunch yet.
Yeah, well, you're going to wait for a while then because these bills were covered with fecal matter. Yeah, nice guy, huh?
That's usually what I do when I pay my parking tickets.
That's what I do, yeah.
Wipe my ass with it and send it to them.
Absolutely, and they seem to take it no matter what. The suspect is a 17-year-old, which is scary. He's charged with battery with bodily waste. That charge even sounds gross, doesn't it? Your Honor, he made a pair of nunchucks out of his... Yeah, pinched off 2 loaves, and he was swinging them to and fro.
The whole process, too, of forming them with your hand and attaching the chain at both ends.
Right, no, exactly. And it's very Plato-esque until you realize that it's, there's corn falling out of it, and it's...
You get hit in the face with one and go, hey, what the... Dude.
Ouch.
You get this brown mark on your face.
Oh, yeah, I've been scarred. Oh, man. This happened Sunday afternoon last week. After the Brothers Bar and Grill waitress, she left the bill at a table where the unnamed teen he sat with 3 members of the Ball State football team. Now, that's just a weird name for a college. Ball State. Well, we figured that we got a ball, and we playing ball, and the whole game is about a ball. So we named the school Ball State. Yeah, so the waitress saw the suspect laugh. The teen emerged from the bathroom and put money into the black folder that she put the check in. The waitress saw the kid laugh. She picked up the check, and she smelled a foul odor. 2 of the bills were covered in a brown substance, and this is the scary part. She later realized was fecal matter. I don't know what to say. Police were summoned and arrested the boy. Those bills were shitty when I gave them to her. You can't prove it. Boy. 3 companions.
If I had $1.
There you go. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Ball State University, the kids that were with him were a defensive back, a defensive lineman, and a linebacker. Ball State University Associate Athletic Director released a statement. He said, "We find the alleged actions deplorable. We are continuing to collect information on the matter and will refrain from further judgment until then." By the way,
from the UK now?
Yeah, Ball State, Indiana, they're all fucked up, dude. The football team is currently 1-5, by the way. So.
Shouldn't it be more like this? Come on, man, get the action.
That's true. I'm sorry. Well, people in Indiana don't think they're. Never mind.
Woody Harrelson reminds me of, back when he was from Cheers.
I do remember that.
I'm from Indiana.
I do remember that when Kirstie Alley was still a hottie. Remember that?
Yep.
I mean,
she was a hottie, and remember that movie? It was with Gene Simmons and Tom Selleck. Runaway. It was about the robots, and
I do
she
remember
was like
that.
the girlfriend, Gene Simmons' girlfriend, and they were trying to kill her. And
I remember that. Gene Simmons' one screen appearance.
That's it.
Yeah.
He was the villain. What?
He's like 112 now. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Stay in the box.
He's starting football teams in L.A.
Yeah, he got nothing better to do, dude. Oh, jeez. It's like, gee, they do really good. People watch that show and they go, he's doing really good. Look how he lives, man. He's rich. It's like, listen, it's not that he's doing good currently. It's that when you started making records in 1912, royalties pay for themselves, dumbass. Oh, jeez.
Take it you're not a Kiss fan?
I was when I was 12. Right? I thought it was cool. Detroit Rock City, God of Thunder, it's cool, it rocks, right? All the classics, I consider, right? And then it's like Gracie Slick from Starship, Jefferson Airplane, said it best, man. People have offered her like millions to do one more song with them, to do, anything by herself from them, right? And she said, you know what? I had my time in the spotlight, and I have enough dignity to not embarrass myself. And she said Elton John, the Rolling Stones. She said some of these bands need to just stop. It's like I said to you before, Joe. How can I have seen the Rolling Stones farewell tour in 1981? They were retiring. Are you kidding me? I mean, those guys. We've talked about it before. It's ridiculous. It's sad.
Yep. I looked at and I like the older bands, but I saw them in their heyday, and it's funny. I saw that Cheap Trick is touring again, and Billy Idol's touring with them.
And that's and they were great in their heyday. Don't get me wrong, and I still listen to their music.
The old music.
Well, I think rock and roll from the 60s and the 80s are specifically what I choose to listen to in my personal life. And it's like
you're not a Bieber fan. Bieber, not Beaver.
Honestly, I do. Oh, so he goes both ways. Oh, I see what's going on here.
You know why he doesn't like Big Five sporting goods, right?
Why?
Because he likes dicks.
Dick Sporting Goods. I like that. That was funny. That was pretty good. I don't have the sound effects hooked up today. I was too lazy.
And you know what cracks me up is everybody that's so appalled by his actions. I'm just sitting there shaking my head going, he's doing it on purpose, people.
Right.
He's the guy who takes his clothes off and goes streaking so that everybody goes, hey, look at the streaker.
Right.
He's doing all of this crap because, I told you I was at a restaurant and they were playing Justin Bieber music, which I didn't. I thought it was a chick singing, and I turned to my daughter and I go, hey, who's this chick? The beat seemed pretty cool. And she goes, she just kind of rolled her eyes. That's Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Right. No, I agree. I think I've heard like maybe one or two of his songs as I was, surfing the radio, and it just doesn't appeal to me. But it's like I said. I mean, if that's their generation currently, fine. Do what you got to do. Yeah. But you're right. It's like people haven't figured out, Joe, that like Britney would do, right? And like this, what's her name? One Hit Wonders girl, Billy Ray. Billy Rayetta. Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, okay? It's like, okay, have they not figured out yet, Joe, that when more than 2 or 3 weeks go by and they're not in the news, if these people all of a sudden do something risque or completely crazy to get a headline, it's like...
Or they put on weight and lose it dramatically, or they do drugs
or
and
they
get
get
arrested
a tattoo of something.
A miraculous comeback.
Right. Who gives a shit? 5,000 years from now, dude, they're going to uncover a disc or something that survives, in some time capsule, and they're going to go, gosh, these people actually worship these morons.
Yep. Oh, my God, he hit rock bottom and he came back and won an Oscar.
I'm just hoping, Joe, that that in 5,000 years, like I just said, I hope that the true rock stars, honestly, are the people that cured something or that helped, that ended homelessness, even in a certain county or a state, even at that level. You know what I mean? And they start becoming the freaking rock stars, man. It's like, what do? And then you bring up auto-tune. Don't even get me started on that shit. For that thing, dude, for you and me, brother, $1,200, and we could be fucking singing like anybody we wanted to, you know?
That's it. I would purposely sing off key just to see how great I was.
Absolutely. It's just blows me away, man. It's like technology. You know what I mean? It's like we do this show using the current technology, but you know what? I don't pipe us through anything. This is us as you hear us. If you meet us, that's the thing I like about us, Joe. One of the things I like about us, besides us being you and me, is that if somebody met us somewhere, they'd go, I know that voice, right?
Holy
and they
crap.
Would know.
It's the gay guy from...
Didn't you guys start a riot in New Hampshire, you bastards, or something? You were talking about it, fuckers. No, but it's just if you met some of these, you know, it's like you've heard the auto-tune stuff, you wouldn't recognize them in public. That's why when I hear like a Britney Spears song on the radio, I'll be going through and I'll look over. Hey, Joe, what is that? Oh, it's Britney. Well, that's weird because I saw an interview. She doesn't sound anything like that. You know what I mean? It's like I would never.
That's another one that got tons of free publicity for.
Oh man, for the crazy shit and marrying Ghetto Willie and having a couple of kids with him, and all of a sudden, oh geez, and she's got it backwards, dude. She's doing her Vegas show before she's 60.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, and the current generation of people, right? They don't get that. They don't get that, Joe. They go, you know what? I've talked to some people younger than me that go, oh yeah, she's got her own show in Vegas, man, because some friends were going. And they were like,
"Is it at Hooters?"
No, she has her own show, dude. They built like this multi-million-dollar setup in there. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's great." And I said, it used to be that for a long time it was headliners, and that was Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And then in the 70s and 80s, after the 60s and 50s, it went to once you're dead. Then you start playing Reno you play Vegas first, then you play Reno, and then you're, fucking Lake Tahoe. You know what I mean?
And then Carson.
Right, exactly. And then you're in fucking Yuba City at the fucking In-N-Out Burger.
I'm making a list of all the places we can never go to, by the way.
Mr. Peralta, Mr. Braska, welcome, and you know where the door is.
Yeah. Reason I pulled you over is for being a fucking asshole.
We have an economy around here, mister, and that's what we rely on is these people who are washed up. And we don't appreciate you two making fun of it with your city stink. We don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Feeling like my dad, where it's like you see stuff go around again and you go, really? They're repeating this shit? It's like wash, rinse, repeat.
Yep.
Well,
that's just it. I mean, how many people, when they do a remake, how many people go, hey, that was a great movie? And it's like, that's been made over like 7 times.
Exactly.
I'm trying to remember how many times I was watching. Speaking of Halloween, Halloween's been made over, aside from the original 5 or 6, whatever.
Easily. And what's another one?
What was up with number 3, Season of the Witch? That didn't even have Mike Myers.
That was weird. I remember that. I was looking forward to watching
the little songs. Creep me out.
Yeah.
Have a happy Halloween.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was wasn't that
Shamrock,
the one with the TV hypnotizing
the
thing?
The TV, and then little kid in front of the TV, snake comes out of his mouth. It's
That's
like,
right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it was weird.
Then Rob Zombie.
Oh God,
put his Shakespearean flavor on it.
Well, he has anytime there's an excuse to show his wife's boobs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was just gonna say,
Sherry Zombie.
1,000 Corpses was on last night.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And he always has the same guys. You notice that? The psycho little crew that he...
Psycho clown.
Yeah. And Sherry Zombie, she's like, 30 years younger than him, 20 or 30 years younger than him. But she was actually a Shakespearean student, and she was in college and everything when she met him, from what I read. And she's supposed to be pretty deep. You know what I mean? She's got some pretty deep thoughts, but he always casts her in those, Yep. I saw the Rob Zombie one for the first time about a month ago, and it was kind of like, okay. Yeah, something about the first one was just classic. You know what I mean? It's just like those first ones.
I mean, all the movie, everything that's been out there has been redone because you're
everything.
Or you watch a movie and you go, hey, this is such and such movie with a different twist.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right. I was watching, what's Brad Pitt's new movie? that's out about World War II.
Oh, the tank guys or
The
something.
tank guys.
Yeah.
And when I first saw that, I went, "Oh, they're making an Inglourious Bastards 2."
It's like, yeah.
First thing that came to mind, man.
You noticed
it's
that
the
too.
same fucking character. He doesn't even have to study up on it.
Right.
I'm just going to use the same guy.
Right, and he has that same kind of squint on the one side of his
I
face.
think
Yeah.
Wardrobe. Hey, can we get Wardrobe back in here?
Yeah.
Remember that shit we used back then?
Yeah, break out that old shit. It's still good. We didn't rip it that bad. No, you're right. It's like the same. A lot of people have an opinion about this, Joe, where it's like once everything has been recycled and comes around again, it's getting close to the end times because everything's been done.
That's it.
There's nothing new to invent. People are taking shit that's already been invented and just kind of adding a switch to it or adding a new soundtrack. What is it? Last week, Joe looks at me. Hey, this new movie's out. You want to go see it? What is it? Godzilla?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That was
I did see it. I was
Joe,
on a plane ride and I loaded it on my laptop.
When we were kids, it was old. Remember? It was like Godzilla would come out, my dad would look over and go, shit was
that was cool. I mean, yeah, that was cool
1941.
back then. I mean, but when you first see it, but then if it's remade, to make it better, it's like, okay,
dude,
it was good effects.
Yeah, it was remade on the Chappelle Show, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did a guy, and I can't believe they keep redoing this stuff. And now, what happened a few years back, and they've made a fortune off it. And Stan Lee is in every freaking one of them. The Marvel, Superman,
yep.
Thor, the Avengers, and we used to read those when we were kids.
Yep.
And I enjoyed reading them. I mean,
Superman's another one that they keep making.
Oh, dude, over and over. Christopher Reeve is Superman. He always will be. Fuck off.
That's it.
That's it. And Michael Keaton is Batman. I'm tired of the Christian Bale is Bat. Well, so was fucking Val Kilmer.
Kilmer.
But
Clooney. Clooney was Batman.
Clooney's been everyone. He has. That fucking prick.
Hasn't been awful.
Yeah, he hasn't. He would like to be. But you know what? Here's the thing. He rode in on his fucking granddaddy's coattails to begin with, right?
Absolutely.
No respect, dude. And all of a sudden people go, oh, he's so handsome. Look at him. He's dashing. He's supposed to be a grade A prick. Number one, right? He's not,
speaking of young brides, isn't she like 18?
No, she's, you know what? And here's the thing. When you see her, when I see her, right, I don't go, oh my God, she's gorgeous. I see, you know what I see? I look at her and go, hey, you married somebody's mom. Sorry. It doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean?
Did you lose a bet? What's going on?
Yeah, something. But Clooney's one of those guys, he doesn't seem, every interview and every personal article or story from people that know him, he doesn't seem thankful that he was born into that lineage. It's like when your great-grandfather left money and a name in Hollywood, and you don't really have to go through all the bullshit that people go through to be famous, right? Got no respect for you. Fuck yourself.
Speaking of which, who's doing the TV show Cheaters? Which is that reality show.
I remember that show. Who's doing it?
Clark Gable III.
No way.
Yeah.
His father would be appalled.
Grandson.
His great grandfather or grandfather would be appalled because he was a big time believer in your business stayed your business.
Yep, absolutely.
And that's why there's so many illegitimate children in Hollywood. But that's beside the point. That's beside
sanctity of marriage is upheld
in Hollywood completely.
Widely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe in divorce.
Good. Stay. Hand me my lube.
Jeez. But yeah, when I first saw that, I went, wait a minute.
Yeah, no.
That's another one that, I guess he tried acting and just didn't quite make it. And after watching the show,
does he look anything like his grandfather?
He's got the brow.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, no talent. Even his interviews. Okay, so why did you cheat on your spouse?
Oh, jeez, that's.
I'm Clark Gable with cheaters. That just doesn't even sound right,
no,
dude.
It doesn't. He probably gets so much shit though. That's probably why he became a doorknob. You know what I mean? Probably. Hi, I'm Clark Gable here to check in. Oh yeah, right. Okay. This homo, somebody in his family likes Clark Gable. Get him a room behind the elevator.
I mean, and it's funny because you question certain things in life, like how the fuck did you get this job? Oh, yeah, you're like certain actors or
Shocking.
some my uncle was X.
Mm-hmm. No, I know what you mean.
Can't stand it.
It's like nepotism, kind of, sort of, almost. You know what I mean? It's like they may not actually say to him, we're going to give you a break because this was your grandfather. But you know that. The name speaks for itself. And I think people like that use it. Unfortunately, in his case, it's like you went from your grandfather was multi-million, like freaking beyond royalty, more popular than the president, right?
Yep.
And you went from that to a little cheesy show on CW network. That's like Clinton, all those escapades with Monica Lewinsky. It's like, you're the president. And I heard a comedian put it best. He said, JFK was with, Marilyn Monroe and movie stars and all these females that were just really, really well known and beautiful women. And you were the president and you banged a file clerk. Let's put that in perspective.
Yeah, but you should see the things you could do with a cigar.
Oh, I know. And it's just weird that she saved the dress. Isn't that kind of weird? That's a little weird to me.
Well,
She was smart. I mean, she was smart.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
How'd you explain it for the first couple of days when you brought her home? It's icing. No, it's not, you cow. You would have eaten it.
I went to a pastry party. I told you. Jeez. Cinnabon for everybody.
We had a Three Stooges thing going, and pies were flying everywhere. Three Stooges. Yeah, that's another one. Oh my God, that was a horrible remake.
Yeah, I know.
Again, I just, you have 2 hours to kill, and
I used to. I'm still a huge Three Stooges fan. I think the only bigger Three Stooges fan is maybe Mel Gibson, right? But I'll tell you, when I lived,
that was just a character.
No, he actually likes him in real life, too.
I hate to burst your bubble, man.
Well, check this out. Living in L.A.
He found out Mo was Jewish. And
for years. Jeez, here we go. That's all a gimmick. It just kind of didn't go the way he wanted it to.
Mo Howard is what?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Should have never brought you over from Moscow, you bitch. So I used to go to this friend's, and he had an apartment, a small little, like a duplex almost, and it was from the 30s, and it was one of the locations that the Stooges used. So I kind of got into that Hollywood location history. I really got into. And one of the small places that a friend of mine rented for the longest time was built by Walt Disney while he was building Disneyland and coming up with characters, and it looks like the little huts from like the Seven Dwarfs, and they're actually individual like one-bedroom apartments. It's really cute. It's cool. It's down in West Hollywood. Really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. So I got this weird story, man, that this lady wrote into. You ever heard of Dear Prudence?
Is that like Dear Abby?
Kinda. Yeah. She's like the latest.
Yeah. That was not a Beatles song.
Prudence. No. Was it?
Dear Prudence.
No, that was Paperback Writer. Never mind.
Okay.
Was it? No, it wasn't. This.
Won't you come out to play? Oh no, those are Warriors. Warriors, come out to play.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Wow, that was
1979.
Patti Smythe actually did that song too. Remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody did. See, another fucking remake. Unoriginal bastards.
We got to hand out some advice here, brother. Listen to this letter. This is awful. But it's funny. But well, it's just funny. But it says, Dear Prudence, I am a single mother with a 14-year-old son. I knew this time was coming, but now I fear I am close to my wit's end. I have seen evidence in his bedroom, the laundry room, and the kitchen. I'm serious. I know this is normal, but how much is too much? Things escalated last week when his hockey coach called me in for a conference. I have noticed my son has been taking a lot of penalties this season. It turns out he's been intentionally going to the penalty box to pleasure himself. I lashed out at him when I heard about this, and things have been awkward around the house this weekend. Am I overreacting? I know I have to talk about this with him in a calm setting, but I always find the thought of this type of discussion horrifying. I am losing sleep, and I don't want to succumb to letting his father deal with this, but what should I do? But yeah, she's losing sleep. She's afraid he's going to whack off, right?
Hi, Mom.
Oh, geez. Honey, did you let the dog in? Oh, dear. Yeah.
He's making clothes.
Man.
He's like cutting the holes in his pocket so he can just like talk to you, have a conversation, and reach over and pleasure himself. So.
Kids doing this. So
I'd be afraid to touch any of the frozen meats.
Dude, I would not touch anything of that. I would fucking buy Playtex gloves to wear around.
I would walk around the house with a UV light.
Dad, why do you got that weird looking flashlight? Don't you worry about what I'm doing, boy.
And it's like everywhere.
Changing all the light bulbs in the house. Everything's blue.
Oh, my God. The little harlequins up on the mantle. This guy was giving facials to the harlequins.
Your mother and I's anniversary clock? What the fuck is...
My commemorative Elvis plate. No.
All right, young man, your mother's spoon collection. You've gone way too far.
Not my Breville coffee maker. You fucker.
Oh, man. Oh,
well,
man.
at least now they're screaming it.
Oh. That's right. Yeah, so Prudence gives him some pretty good advice. She said...
Prudence the prude.
Well, first, this is funny, Joe. I've never... She says, first, the answer for this thing, she says, first, watch the coming-of-age movie called The Squid and the Whale. Then read Portnoy's complaint for some background of teenage boys wanking their way through these difficult years. The evidence in the sheets and towels is normal, and I don't want to know what your son is doing to the groceries, she says. Playing sports...
See, I was right, man.
Yep. Playing sports is tense, but what's not normal is for him to forfeit the game in order to relieve some of the pressure. It's also not normal you are undone at the thought of having a serious talk with your boy, and if there's something so wrong with your ex or your son's relationship with him that the idea of a father-to-son talk is worse. Yeah. Lashing out at a 14-year-old boy because he's displaying troubling symptoms does not speak well for you.
And that shouldn't be, that shouldn't be lashing out. I mean, that's normal, man. You just got to have a freaking conversation.
Yep, that's what she's saying. She's saying the first thing she should do is apologize to her son.
We got to start our own advice column, show.
Yeah, we should. I think if we were to address this lady, we can do this one at a time. My thing would be I would advise her to apologize, just like Prudence said, have a heart-to-heart with him.
Yep.
Buy him the jumbo size of Astrolube, and
hand him the unpaired socks from the laundry.
That's what I do.
That alleviates the sheets.
That's right. Old socks anyway, and get him a separate washer and dryer. I think other than that, she'd be good.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a weird case, but it's just you feel kind of bad for people like that. But again, this brings Joe, this is it's a first world problem.
Yep. And that kid's screwed. And speaking of relationships, that kid's screwed because the first chick that, touches him or kisses him, man, he's fucking latched on and his life's over.
Oh, sure. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely.
But, oh well.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is,
And then shotgun wedding comes into place,
That's exactly right.
You'll thank me later.
That's absolutely right. Man, I don't know. A lot of people.
That's weird, but the dad is around, huh? And he's. Must be something wrong there.
Okay. Let's. There we go.
What? Is that what he listens to while he's whacking?
No, that was an advertisement. Okay, well, that was kind of fun. That sounded like surreal.
Yeah. Anal lube. Yeah.
The all-new Astroglide.
The new gun oil.
Oh, yeah. All the joy of sex and the scent of guns.
Patew.
Oh, yeah. I told you about this story the other day, Joe. Again, this is not from Huff. This was that drunk lady that she thought she was pulling up to a bar when she rolled up to a jail. She's 39 years old. She was in Van Buren County Jail. She thought it was a bar where she was going to pick up her boyfriend. The deputy saw the lady. She parked in the jail lot.
Can I get a drink while I'm waiting?
Oh, dude. A breathalyzer showed she was twice the legal limit. That was in Michigan. Certain things, people, like, you deserve that. How do you not know it's a jail? Every jail that around here, you drive past them, you can't even go up near it.
Well, your body's kind of walking by itself when you're that inebriated, dude. You're just doing shit, and the next morning you go, oh, God, please tell me I didn't do that.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. I mean, it's that little voice. I think once people have so much to drink that little voice stops helping you, like, you know, right and wrong, and I should or shouldn't do this. I think once that voice gets a little foggy, it's time to stop.
Like the angel and the devil on Animal House.
Yeah, fuck her brains out. That's right. Leave her alone.
I will dispose you forever.
Homo. Stop. See, why do you have to start?
That's right. Oh, that was classic. Yeah. What's the matter with you? Look at her. You know she wants it. Wasn't that that was Otter, the guy that was going to get with the town mayor's daughter who was like 14? No,
thank you. That was Otter was one of the originals.
He was Flounder.
Flounder, was it? Yeah, you're right.
Remember?
Flounder. Why Flounder? What? Why not?
Yeah, that's right. I love it. Oh, man, that was classic.
No, Flounder was the big guy.
Oh, yeah, and the other guy was...
I think it was Otter or Pencil. What was it? God dang it.
Pencil?
I have to look it up.
Pencil?
Tom Holtze was his name.
Yeah, just go ahead and you can Google it while we're on our show here. Oh, by the way, as long as we're on the show, I wanted to send a shout-out because I never did. Our website's been up for a few weeks now. It's momentswithoutreason.com, and Heath Arsenault actually did our website for us, and I wanted to let him know that we very much appreciate it, and he did a great job. And he's also got a social site. So first of all, it's website design by Heath Arsenault, websitedesignbyheath.com. Go to his site, check it out. He's also got some really cool stuff going on, a social network that I said that we would go ahead and plug coming up on our show. So we will. I'm going to have to
still looking.
I'm going to have to edit that.
I'm still fucking looking.
We will, yeah.
Jesus Christ, he looks like crap.
There you go.
That's right, he was Amadeus. Larry Kroger. What the fuck? No, that was his real name.
He played.
Okay. Anyway, I'll have it for the next show.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks like crap, dude.
Really?
Jesus Christ! I would have walked to him up on the street and go, get another one here. Here's $1, man.
That bad, huh?
Jesus, yeah.
Wow. That's too bad.
Sad.
It doesn't show his name though.
No, it should show just Kroger, but it doesn't show his Animal House.
What if they own a grocery store chain?
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see.
So number one fan. That's the one. Number one fan. So, Pinto. That's right. That's right. Wow.
I know people are going, thank God we didn't have to wait for another episode.
Yeah, really. Like, those fucking guys just can't get it together. Fucking Bay Area.
I'm surfing the web on a dial-up, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Joe still uses, he just refuses to update. He said, every time I mention to him, he's like, you fucking old school, that old school. So
Windows 95, fucker. I ain't changing. You can't make me change.
Joe got a free jacket with Windows 95 he still wears. Yeah.
It's a members-only jacket.
It's the limited edition with the hood. So, listen.
It's the burgundy one.
And the zipper still works fine. Thank you for asking. So, website design by Heath.com, right? Also, Heath's social site is www.number1fan.com. So it's the number one dash fan.com. It's kind of a cool. It's a cool little social media. It's a cool social media site. You got to check it out. I signed us up on it, and I'm going to do more shit with it. But momentswithoutreason.com is our website, and I'm also going to change my Twitter to Moments Without Reason, because right now it's at LA Voiceover. At LA VOICEOVR. And I'm going to change it, Joe.
LA as in EL?
No, LA as in Los Angeles. LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orale.
What's up? What else you got?
I was going to talk about, let's see, Golden Gate Bridge, Halloween, Giants, Willy Wonka, and Viagra. They're thinking of, I guess the Viagra craze is going out with Cialis and all these other pills, but
right.
Because it was by accident.
Yes,
that
I remember that. Tell the listeners, people who don't know.
Yeah, it was originally made to treat heart disease because it expands your arteries, and increases blood flow.
Yep.
And but one of the side effects was a 4-hour erection, and it's like, well,
blood flow to the main vein. That's what he did. Just saying.
Poke your eye out. But so I was reading. It's like, we got to start using it for heart disease again.
Yeah, they're like, oh, wait a minute, that's right.
People are dying.
Shit, that's right.
Give them Viagra. No.
Yeah, save it. We have to keep it.
Save it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's true.
Side effects. I still love that, man. Hearing all the side effects.
Isn't it great?
Everything now. Yeah, you got a 5-minute commercial. 15-second of it is try Viagra. May cause blurred vision,
bleeding from the eyes,
dizziness, anal leakage.
Yeah, anal leakage.
People with liver defects, please contact your physician. Erections lasting longer than 4 hours, contact your physician or go to the nearest emergency center.
For post-coitus eye bleeding, please contact your local physician. Did he just say bleed? That's bullshit. I'm not taking that.
I know. Come on, Timmy, we're going to the hospital.
Again,
hey, you know
Dad.
what? I just had an idea on the Dear Prudence call, man. Remember how when you were caught smoking, you would have to, they put you in a closet with a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, I remember that old trick.
Wouldn't you like cram like 10 Viagra down on them, and just put like non-stop 10, 20 hours of porno in front of them. Just go at it. You're going to do this until you you fucking stop, young man.
You better rub some skin off that thing, boy. That's what I'm talking about, you little bastard. You better keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
It's going to look like a piece of kite string.
Can
I stop now? No.
Like the old piece of beef jerky you left in the car or something. Yeah, that looks kind of raw. Okay, you can come out now. Go clean up or something. We'll take you to the ER afterwards. Yeah, wow.
And to the Oberto's fan, those are the beef jerky company.
That's right.
We apologize.
Yeah, we're sorry. We like your product. That's right. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh, wow. Yeah.
But, that's the way to cure things now.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But no, the freaking ACLU would jump in there and go, that's cruel and inhumane.
Oh, they would. We do not condone rubbing the skin off of any penis, of any person, of any stature, of any size. It's wrong and it's dirty. Unless you're paying for it, then it's okay because we condone you paying for whatever you want.
Let's all go group hug.
That's right. Somebody cue the guitar. Kumbaya, please. Wow.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
Oh, let me give a plug out. This Saturday, The Bone is having the Halloween, what is it called? Anyway.
The Bone Bash Halloween Bash.
Bone Bash Halloween Bash. It's over in Alameda at the USS Hornet. And Rock School will be over there. One other band who I don't really
as opposed to the Hookers Ball this year, which is on the USS Horny.
That's right. Docked over at the Gentleman's Gold Club in San Francisco.
Why do they call it the Gentleman's Club anyway?
There's no gentleman.
Never see Sean Connery over there going,
no,
could you bring your titties a little closer to my face?
It certainly is a gentleman's club.
Where should I put this dollar bill?
Yeah.
I brought some ping pongs for the show.
But of course you did. And I brought a paddle.
You just return them right back at you.
I know your trickery. I'll
have a kamikaze shaken, not stir.
Oh no, I'll shake it while I'm sitting here. So that's going to be over in Alameda on the Hornet. There'll be some bands playing. Rock School will be over there. And there's $500 prize for the I don't know if it's scariest or freakiest or whatever it is, Halloween costume.
The best costume.
The best
It doesn't have to be the scariest.
And it's on board an aircraft carrier. I mean, that's kind of cool, the USS Hornet in Alameda, California. So if you guys are out of the area, and you're going to be in town or something, come on over. It'll be great.
Fun.
It's an adult themed party. Which is cool, because you know what that means. Adult-themed party, that just means that it gives some people...
Gives me a reason to just fucking dunk my body in green paint and show up.
Exactly. Exactly. And be like, well, every four-leaf clover has a stem. I mean, what do you want, lady?
I'm envy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be a four-leaf clover.
Yep.
All right, well...
I could paint myself pink. I could go as Pepto-Bismol.
That'd be... Yeah, that's, oh yeah. I'm going to go as a piece of furniture.
Okay.
And I'm just
going
to, probably like a sofa or a love seat, so those chicks dressed up in all those little outfits will sit on me constantly. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm doing. There'll be strategic cutouts involved, I'm just saying, yeah. And then on the armchair, on the armrest, there's going to be a bag of popcorn. Yeah, it's going to have a butter dispenser built in. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
It's not coming out.
Yeah. Oh, you got to pump harder than that, sister.
That's good. On that note, I'm going to be one of those old-fashioned cigarette machines where you just got to pull the handle all the way out and get junk.
Oh, no. Yeah. That'll be about the time the angry lesbians on bicycles pull up, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We apologize to the angry lesbians on bikes.
Yeah. Don't take it personally. Oh, wait.
Is it time already?
No, I was... Well, I was.
Did you prematurely...
I did.
Can't think of a word for it.
I know, me neither.
Fuck,
prematurely, whatever, sorry. Yeah, okay.
What are we running at? Get a hold of that, the wacky kid.
Wacky kid, that's right.
We got to get a hold of him. Maybe we should call him. And,
yeah, we could do that. We're at an hour right now. We talked for an hour. Hey, everybody, you can email us at momentswithoutreason@gmail.com, but on momentswithoutreason.com, our very own website, there's a submission form. You can go on the second page. It says contact us on the first page. It'll dump you to the second page. Send us an idea. Send us some mail. Say hi, whatever you want to do. You can also check us out in the iTunes store, on Stitcher Radio, and on Spreaker. And it's Spreaker. And Radio Free Nicaragua and DPRKradio.com. Password is Kim Jong Yon. And, yep.
Cookie Monster Radio.
That's right. You know how many people are actually going to go to that? CookieMonsterRadio.com.
And there probably is one.
They're probably going to
be disappointed because it's going to be like, hey, this is a fucking kid's show.
They're like, fuck that yellow bus. I'm tired of hearing about that fucking thing, man. Fucking round and round. I fucking know how the wheels go.
The cow goes, murr.
Oh, yeah. Classic shit there, dude. All right, Joe, you got anything else?
No.
Nada?
Nada.
All right.
Not a damn thing.
All right. Well, I'm going to put together our sound effects in the next day so that we can...
Thank God, because, this show sucked, man. I didn't hear crickets or laughter or clapping.
Well, I just didn't plug it in, you know what I mean? But I got these other sound effects for I like that one. I said suck my balls. All right, Joe. Until next week, man.
Join us next week for another episode of Moments Without Reason.
Or I'll kick your ass.
He will. I know he will.
Are you my dad?